Welcome back, everyone, to the Paige Kornblue Show. Paige Kornblue here with Ole Miss and New York Giants legend Eli Manning. And, you know, so often with the Mannings, we're talking football, the collegiate and NFL career, Manning cast, and so much more. But today we are talking football and all that surrounds it. Eli's time on the field, time off the field now, and post-play, time for, say, a little barbecue grill action, time to enjoy the games, the bowl games, his kiddos' games, all of it. Eli, welcome.
Thank you. Excited.
So happy to have you here, down here in South Florida. You know, we have huddled up, a little background here, for BBQGuys Backyard Design Center, new to West Palm Beach and in partnership with Teak and Table Outdoor. It's the third design center, right?
Yes, yeah, the third design center. First one's in Baton Rouge, where BBQGuys is headquarters. About maybe 2 years ago, built one in Atlanta, and now here in West Palm Beach. So it's a great area to come if you're into, you know, an outdoor space, outdoor living space for your house. So you can come, and whether it's your outdoor kitchen or a standalone grill, or you want tables or heaters or anything, they can come. They can help design it and come here and get some ideas about what you might want to put in your backyard.
Why are you such a fan?
Well, I think just about growing up, so much of our time was spent outside, and just have such great family memories. Being outside, burgers and hot dogs on the grill with friends and family over, and playing sports and basketball and football in the front yard. And so I think trying to create those same memories with my family and my 4 kids, and so love the opportunities just to be outside and have them running around and having a great outdoor space to enjoy those moments.
Which grill do you have?
I have the Blaze Grill, so
right.
So it's been working for me, and growing up, I think my mom was the griller. My dad, no idea I don't even know how to turn on a grill, so my mom was doing all the cooking for us, and so I've definitely taken asked for a few tips from her and some advice on how she cooks some of her delicious recipes.
How has this side of life been for you, kind of stepping off the field and being able to say with your parents, with your family, with your wife, your kids, let's grill, right? Being able to do that now. It's
been great, and it's been a lot of fun just to just kind of have like a normal weekend, because my weekends were not normal for a long time. I'd come home on Saturday after a practice and know I had to go to the hotel in a couple hours, and Sundays were playing games, and so just to have now that we got good weather, still living up in the Northeast, to be get outside, to spend weekends. Kids are playing their own games, but we get evenings usually where we can have friends and family over and just enjoy the company of each other in our own space.
So, no question, family is your priority now. What are some, and this is a business venture you've really enjoyed jumping into, any philanthropy that's so close to your heart? What's keeping you busy these days? Yeah, definitely.
A lot of give back to different charities. Have lived up in New Jersey for 20 years now, so definitely been involved in the community. One is a program called Tackle Kids Cancer, which is through Hackensack Meridian Health, is raising funds and research for pediatric cancer, and so that's been started, which is visiting kids in the hospital, trying to lift their spirits, and has just grown into wanting to do more, wanting to raise more awareness, wanting to figure out better cures and better research to get these kids back to being a kid again and back to their friends and sports and school and family. And so it's been very rewarding kind of working with them these last 8 years.
Nothing like joint projects with your brother and your other brother and your dad, correct? I mean, together you all do better and have so much fun, and we have so much fun watching you. What is that like from your perspective?
It's always fun any chance I get to do something with my family, and especially with my 2 older brothers. We're all very, very close. And so whether it's to be in a commercial together, to support a brand, we always jump at those opportunities, just because we all live in different parts of the country, so we don't always get to get together at normal times. So sometimes it's a speech, or it's an endorsement, or it's a commitment that will get us together where we can come in the night before, have dinner, and get some family bonding time.
What are some of the lessons for you, for Peyton, for Cooper, that have kind of stuck with you and that you find yourself, from your parents kind of passing on to your kids and perhaps some of the guys you're working with at the academy, right?
Yeah. So many lessons that I've learned from my parents, and I think just on raising kids. I think a lot of people assume that Peyton and I were groomed to be NFL quarterbacks because my dad was one, and nothing could really be further from the truth. I played basketball through high school, played baseball in high school. Didn't play tackle football until 8th grade, and so just love being outdoors, love playing sports. I think it helps so much with just dealing with circumstances or dealing with defeat, dealing with success, and building great leadership skills, teamwork, the importance of that. And so, with me having 4 kids, I have three daughters and a little boy. Getting them involved in sports, just from a confidence and a health, and so they're playing all different sports. I don't know if it's a coincidence or on purpose, but it's all sports that I know nothing about. They don't play. They're not really playing much basketball anymore. They're not playing baseball as much. I got lacrosse players, swimmers, and a hockey player. So something I definitely don't know anything about, but they're having fun and enjoying it, and I just enjoy being the dad, watching them and supporting them.
How do you look back on your career now, both collegiate and professional?
Yeah, I think I remember the fond times and the great friendships and relationships that I've made through sports. And I was back at Ole Miss earlier this week, and seeing some of the same equipment managers are there, and the SID person is still there. So get to see them and hang out. There's obviously new coaches and new people involved, but new players. So try to build a friendship and relationship with them, and try to give back to the university. It's still very, very dear to me and important to me, and have great pride in Ole Miss and my school. And then the same with the Giants. I love the Giants organization and the ownership, and still involved there. But it's really just about the friendships that I made, whether it's through the training room and the equipment room to the players and the ownership and people in the front office. There are a lot of them, they're lifers. They're there. They love being there. And so I consider myself a lifer of my college and my pro team as well.
And I think some of that is what we're trying to push into our kids, right? With the little leagues and different things, what it's all about, right?
It's about having fun. It's about relationships and friendships, and don't get too far away from there. You can't have the mindset that your 7-year-old daughter's going to be a professional softball player one day. That's not the goal right now. It's just hopefully. I throw my kids in a lot of sports. Hopefully they find something they're passionate about and that they can do in high school and make great friends with. If they want to do it beyond that, that would be awesome. If they want to work at it and really commit to it, but it's got to be on their terms.
Ole Miss and New York Giants legend Eli Manning on the show, recording from BBQGuys Backyard Design Center here in West Palm Beach. ESPN ties right here. Eli with the Manning cast, and Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli, and PK here with the Boca Raton Bowl and ESPN's one of our 17 games owned and operated. What did you love when you're thinking back to your bowl experience? What was it about the bowl games that you so enjoyed?
I think just the excitement around kind of leaving your campus, going to an off-site where you get to stay in a hotel room, get to go to dinner with your teammates, kind of get out of the norm, go to the different events that the bowl games have, and have fun at those, and just know that hey, you're going to be playing a game with maybe no other game is on during that time, and so you're going to be get to showcase and go against a team that you're probably not familiar with, that you haven't played. They're not in your same conference, and from maybe a different part of the country, and so it was just an unbelievable environment. The fans, the travel to come see and root you on. So had great bowl games at the Independence Bowl, the Music City Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, and enjoyed all of them. And it's a great part of college football.
What does it mean to the team to have one more game? Right?
Yeah, I think it's a big deal to the players. I remember being a freshman and a redshirt freshman, and it's like, oh, this is great. It's another month that I get to work and get more reps, and you kind of it's an opportunity to grow some of the young players, get them some reps, knowing they may be the starter the next year, maybe get them in a bowl game. So really, my first extensive playing time in college football was in the Music City Bowl, my redshirt freshman year, where I got in the fourth quarter and got to play 4 or 5 possessions and throw my first touchdown and do some of those things. So if it weren't for that bowl game, going into the next year where I was going to be the starter, I probably would have been a little nervous or a little not quite knowing that I could play at this level. But to play in that bowl game, get in there, throw some touchdowns, have some experience, have some success, it prepared me for that next season.
What do you say for the state of college football right now with so many, it's moving fast, right? So many changes. We could probably talk for hours on this one. But in general, what are Eli Manning's thoughts on the state of college football?
Well, I think it's exciting. I think they're, with the bowl championship and everything going on, I think it's making it exciting, and it's big business, and there's a lot going on. I think, unfortunately, there's maybe not a whole lot of loyalty to your school. You're maybe not picking your college based on this is the best fit for me, or that I really love this offensive coordinator, or I love this coach, or I love the teammates at this university, or hey, if I never played a down of football, this is the school I would attend at a high school. That's probably not coming into the decision making on where you're going to college as much, which is unfortunate. There's so much moving around where do you have a loyalty when you're done to a certain university? It's maybe been lost a little bit, but players they want to play, and now there's the NIL, and a lot of financial decisions are coming into college, but I think the game is still good. The players are getting better. The quality of play is gotten better, and so that's the positive part of it.
Do you have a favorite game looking back? That's a I think too many to pick, but my sophomore year had a big win against Alabama at home, which we had not beaten them in 13 years, I think. Went to LSU at night and won my sophomore year in Baton Rouge, where I'm from Louisiana, so that was a big one. And then wins at the Swamp in Florida, at Auburn. So those are all fun wins for me. Quick questions here just to wrap us up.
Sure.
Favorite mentors?
My coaches, David Cutcliffe and Tom Coughlin.
All right. Favorite athletes you've interviewed?
Favorite athletes I've interviewed? I'll go Tim Tebow and Marshawn Lynch.
Favorite things to make on the grill?
I am a grilled chicken and steak and burger guy. Keep it simple.
And your mom's your favorite coach on that front?
On the grill, yes.
Who would win in a barbecue cook-off, you or Tom Brady?
Of course, I would win.
He didn't make it to that roast either, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to roast. So.
Favorite place to watch a game? Couch, backyard, stadium, or behind the O-line?
To watch a game, I like being at games. I like being in the stadium and feeling the crowd and the atmosphere. I still think that's the best. Okay, and your favorite bowl game? My favorite bowl game was the Cotton Bowl. My senior year, my last game in college. Playing against Oklahoma State, and we got a big win and send me off of into the sunset of heading to the NFL. Yeah, great memories, huh? Yeah, no doubt. Well, lastly, some takeaways, some thoughts that you like to share with young people or those who may need a lift up. I think just hopefully try different things, find something you're passionate about, and when you find that, go all in, and don't be scared of failure. Don't be, you don't necessarily have to have a plan B or a backup plan. Get an A plan, and whatever decisions you make, don't be worried if it's right or wrong. Make that decision right by your actions after you make it.
Well said. Thank you, Eli.
Thank you.
Here with your friends, and now our friends here in South Florida at BBQGuys. Backyard Design Center, right? We gotta get that one right. Enjoying the tailgate, right? Today and always.
Always. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.